Hello, this is the Red Riot Robot, and if you're like me, you have a large backlog. This channel was made to help me get through that, but I've sort of realized that that's almost impossible to do if I play through all of the games entirely. So this series will be me trying to get through those games and see which ones are worth playing through and which ones are worth dropping. The rules are very simple. I'm just trying to get impressions. So I will play through the first 2 hours of the game, and at that point I will analyze, talk about what I've noticed, what I like, what I dislike, and decide whether or not it's worth going forward. And that's simple enough. I'm also deciding to do this in alphabetical order. That's why this series will be called Alphabetical Impressions. And no, I didn't get that from you, GQ, if you're watching. This footage was recorded on the 1st of January, so I had this idea before the year even started. And on to our first game, American Arcadia. American Arcadia is a side-scrolling platformer and puzzle game that also has some first-person puzzle elements as well. You switch between both Trevor Hill and Angela, who is trying to help Trevor Hill escape. Trevor Hill is played by Yuri Lowenthal of a lot of games fame. Most people might know him as Spider-Man. I know him as this guy.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
It's really funny considering this game kicks off with Trevor Hill winning a lottery that he's not supposed to, where he's implied to be murdered.
Trevor, listen carefully, I don't have much time. As soon as you enter that meeting room, your supervisor is going to congratulate you for winning the EDGE travel grant.
What? Who is this?
Just listen. 3 travel agents will be there with you to arrange all the paperwork. If you leave with them, you won't ever be seen again.
What? Wait a second. I didn't even apply for the travel grant.
The plot of the game is seemingly straightforward. Trevor Hill is inside of a Truman Show-like city. The big difference is that he's not the only person being watched. It's like every citizen in the city is a character that's being watched.
Arcadia, where a complex system of thousands of cameras registers the everyday lives of their 23,414 Arcadia-born citizens. Experience love, drama, and scandal from all of your favorite Arcadia celebrities.
And since the company that is running American Arcadia is losing viewership, they're killing off people. I say killing off, they're sending people on vacation who are not pulling in as many viewers as their big stars. So Angela finds out about this, and she's part of some rebel group. I haven't learned much about that yet. Has infiltrated the company that runs American Arcadia and is helping Trevor Hill escape the city's authorities or the company's security, since nobody's really ever been able to escape this place. So honestly, those are going to be your 2 major characters, Trevor Hill and Angela. Both of them are pretty good. Neither are very annoying. They have good chemistry and bounce off of each other really well. Trevor Hill's is some nerdy guy from the 1970s, and since this game technically takes place in modern times, Angela is sort of a millennial, but not derogatory. She's not annoying. They don't write her very annoying, in my opinion. And yeah, that's the basic gist of the story. Trevor Hill's trying to escape, Angela's trying to help him. Though Angela kind of pushed him into trying to escape. I guess I'll get into the gameplay of this. The gameplay kind of falls into one of 3 things mainly. That is walk and talk segments where Trevor Hill and Angela will talk to each other and discuss, their thoughts and their feelings and all that stuff. And that will usually lead into the next segment, which is puzzles. These puzzles, they'll still talk to each other, but these puzzles are there to break the pace of those walk and talk segments so that you don't get bored. That's the one thing I'll say. This game has a fantastic pace in what it tries to do, because it never feels like any one type of gameplay goes on too long. Back to the puzzles. For the most part, they're good. As far as what I've experienced so far, they're good. They're not extremely hard, like most people should be able to figure this out. I haven't had to pull out a pencil and paper yet. I wouldn't mind that, but it feels like they're focusing more on, again, the pace of the game rather than making something that's overly difficult. And so usually after a major puzzle segment, they will cap it off with something that I will call a running action segment. Typically, this is a lot faster paced. Trevor Hill will be running the entire time. Usually there is some basic platforming. Also, Angela may have to help him by using cameras that she has access to. Oh, I didn't mention that. Angela, in the puzzle segments, has control of cameras and is able to see things from different angles. So she has a three-dimensional thing. She can also leave her computer desk, and it's first-person puzzles, and these first-person puzzles are also pretty solid. Back to running action. These running action segments are pretty simple, not crazy platforming. There is a really good one where you are doing one from the perspective of Angela's desk while she is being interrogated by the head of security. You will simultaneously have to be paying attention to where Trevor is and he's sneaking around, while also answering his questions on the second screen, and these questions are timed, so you have to be looking back and forth between the screens. So yeah, overall, this is a really good mixture. So far, I haven't had any problems. I will likely finish this, and if I really, really like it, I will maybe do a full review of this. One weird issue, and I'm not going to put the audio on this video, but for whatever reason, the Steam recording for this, any cutscene that's supposed to be like an old-timey television recording, the audio gets blown out. I have no idea why the Steam recording does that. That's not the game itself. It doesn't do that in the game, but it is something that I kind of want to mention. So that feels more like a Steam thing than the game thing. But yeah, that is American Arcadia, and this is the Red Riot Robot signing out.